What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Getting into another reaction, we have the newest episode of Bleach, episode 5, Rages at Ringside. Man, I'm excited to continue watching this, bro. Like, seeing this actually animated, the first time ever, and we're actually getting into the real war, the real battle of things between the Quincy's and the fucking Soul Reapers. It's just so lit. Let me try and remember what happened last episode. I'm pretty sure most of last episode was focused around Sajin in the first half of the episode, where we learn about this technique that he learned from his, the Grand Elder, and he had to kind of prove himself to even be able to get this info out of him, because at first when he came back, the Grand Elder was like, nah, fuck no, like you're the one who decided to leave, and now you just want to waltz back in here and ask for whatever. Like, nah, it don't work like that. So it seems that Sajin had to actually go head up against him to be able to even get this info on this technique, and I think it's called the Jinka technique, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it's called. So whenever he actually started telling him the info, he's like, oh, okay, well, we actually used to be regular humans or whatever, but we got banished to the animal realm, so that's why, even though we were banished there, we still made our way back to the Soul Society. But this is why they have the appearance that they do, where they look like kind of like a hybrid between whatever animal and human, you know what I'm saying? And so he was basically like, if you take your heart out, like literally take your heart out, this is the Jinka technique, where you temporarily revert back to like how you're supposed to be, like your human form, and you're immortal, but it's temporary, like it don't last for that long. So like he did that right before he left, and has had that technique active, and that's why he was trying so quickly to get to Yuha Baha right away, like the top of the top. Like, I'm gonna settle this as quickly as possible. Like, that was his goal. And then he ended up saving a couple of the foot soldiers of the Soul Reapers, kind of stepping in and helping Shinji, and then letting his lieutenant, take care of Shinji and either take him away, or whatever, just protect him, while he started to fight that girl, which I think her name is Bambi from the Quincy's. And she was always pretty cocky, but once she noticed that something was different, she was like, oh fuck, there's no way I'm actually about to lose this, right? And she actually started to get fearful. That was really interesting to watch, and I was loving seeing her struggle, because she's just used to being this kind of cocky personality. So he shut her the fuck up and actually beat her, but then he was on his way back to what he decided to do, which was going to Yuha Baha. And that's pretty much where the technique started to fade, and the consequence for using this technique is basically becoming a full-on animal of whatever you were as a hybrid. So now he's a full-on wolf, or dog, as you can see once he fully transformed. And I guess I think that's permanent, so I don't think he can really change anything through that ever since he went through with this technique. And kind of sucks, but it shows how much he wanted to avenge Genryusai. And I like how they tied it together, because it's the same thing that he tried to stop Tosin from doing, because he kept on trying to tell him his whole life, the path of revenge is not it, this and that, and then that's pretty much the same path or ideal that he got stuck up in doing all of this, you know what I'm saying? So that was really cool to see. It was crazy. And then the second half of the episode, I think we saw a little bit more of the lieutenants of Squad 11, or Hikaku and the other guy, long-haired dude, and then the lieutenant of Squad 9 were fighting the wrestling guy from the Quincy's, and he was fucking them up. And then all of a sudden we see two lights come down from the sky, and it's like, oh shit, who the fuck is that? Because it's coming up from above the Soul Society, you know what I'm saying? So we know who's all up there. So it's got to be two of the people that are up there. There's Byakuya, Ichigo, Renji, and Rukia. And Byakuya just woke up not that long ago, so he's still got some work to do up there, I'm sure. Ichigo's going even farther into this thing, and he finally reaches the last captain of Squad 0. So let's see what the last challenge, or I guess tribulation, he has to go through after the last one he just did, which seemed to take a lot out of him just from walking that path. So that only leaves Rukia and Renji. So if I had to guess, it's probably who's coming down. And the wrestling guy was like, hey, let me go check that out. But before he could, Squad 9 and I can't remember, I want to say Squad 3 captain, they were both part of the Visors before. they pulled up on this wrestling dude and they're like, hey, why don't you have fun with us? He's like, okay, 2v1 action. I could deal with that. I could deal with that. Like, that actually gains his attention. So it seems we're about to see them fight and then maybe catch up with some other people that we haven't seen in a bit. Like, I want to get back to Hitsugaya because I know we saw somebody pull up on him and then, like, we just saw the shadow and that was it. And then after that, it's like, okay, who the fuck is there? Maybe some other people as well, but that's one thing I want to get back to for sure is Hitsugaya pulling up. Someone pulled up on him and who knows who the fuck it is. So I'm excited to get into this. This is going to be another amazing episode, I'm sure. So without further ado, let's get it. If you guys enjoy it, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Episode 5, Part 2, 1,000-Year Blood War. Let's get it.
負傷者を含む生存率 42%、有効戦力は 30% 以下と推測されます。この短時間でここまで好き勝手にやられるとは。
11番隊ザラキ隊長、応答しません。
11番隊は放っておけ。他はどうなっている？
Yeah, ignore Squad 11. Yeah, like, don't worry about him. He'll get there eventually. Yo, like, yeah, nah. When Zaraki pulls up, it's gonna be up. Nah, it's gonna be crazy.
このままじゃ狩られるだけっす。
何事も自分で思考し、自分の判断で動いていれば。
Yo, every step he takes. Do you hear the sound effects?
最新の地図を端末に送った。敵の進行により地形に変動が起きている。さあ、体勢を立て直すよ。
There we go. Time to actually regroup. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Good shit.
修行の成果も出さねえままあっさりのされやがって。情けねえ副隊長だ。
He don't sugarcoat his shit at all, bro. He be talking shit to his lieutenant.
そこの袖なしの隊長だ。Bankai!
Oh, he going in right away. Damn. Yeah, this guy is insane. Damn.
こんなもんにやられやがったのか。あのバカは。
Oh. And the shockwave from that, bro. Oh my god, brought him to his knees, bro. Yeah, nah.
確かぜはその炸裂の威力を拳に込めた挽回。その炸裂の力は。
Bro, he just be giving hands, bro. That is wild as fuck, bro. His Zanpakuto literally is just his hands, but explosives, mind you, but still. He just punching the shit out of you. Shit, I already did a number on him. Oh, James is the one that's powering this guy up. Oh shit! Damn! Yo, he yeeted the fuck out of him.
The superstar, masculine.
Bruh. Oh shit! Damn! So he just gets stronger and stronger every time the little guy James hypes him up, cause he's like way faster and stronger than he was before. I see, like he's actually deflecting this right now, whereas before he got rocked. Did he just break his arm? Oh yeah, nah, damn. Oh my god. Yeah, nah, he fucked him up. Straight up ripped him in half. Yo, his Zanpakuto.
現世が全力で作ってくれた隙だ。無駄にはできないさ。
Wait, what the fuck?
幕を上げよう。挽回。 金シャラブトウだ。
What the fuck is this?
シードリフト。
なんだこれは。水だと。
渦巻く海の調べに乗せて歌え苦しみと恐怖の歌を。
Is this the visuals is making me think this is kind of like a hallucination type thing, like also like Shinji's Zanpakuto.
プロメテウス。
But is this actually happening? Oh my god!
だけど人の心を奪うのはいつだって。
Yeah, okay, so yeah, when he's saying deception, like this is kind of like an illusion as well, right?
たぎるマグマは大地の怒り。僕の操るものは音楽。
Oh.
君の耳に鳴り響くそのまやかしの旋律が君の心を奪っている。
Yo, you playing that psychedelic music for him, yo.
やけどもするし息も絶えるさ。アインハルダンレーベン。
Oh yeah, he simply just covered his ears.
耳を塞いだところで
He got rid of his eardrums.
鼓膜を潰したのか。
Oh nah. Oh, a star through his chest? Nah.
英雄の光線で悪党は死ぬがよい。
That is wild, bro. He literally just ruptured his own eardrums so he wouldn't hear the music. He's basically deaf now, right? Oh, who the fuck did that shit? Yes, sir! What I fucking say, baby? Don't worry. You were about to head to those beams of light heading down. Don't worry, we'll come to you, motherfucker.
何者だ貴様。
Got the goggles on too, bruh.
悪党だよ。
There's Ruki as well. Hey, he's wearing goggles. Hey, the fits though. What's up? Y'all just come from Antarctica or some shit? Damn. Nice and cozy and warm.
時間の無駄だ。
Yeah, they look confident as
は
fuck.
俺一人でやる。
今のお前の敵ではないな。
What you are now? Oh, nah.
2対1じゃなくていいのか？
Wait, he's still good? Bro, like certain things he says, like he just said cheer up. Okay, and that heals him. So his eardrums are good now. So certain things he says just gives him different buffs. Like, bro, what? Yo, he messed James up like it was nothing. Yes, 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 yes. Damn, right back to this. Him getting his guts fucking split, dude.
正義の味方がコソ泥みてえに顔隠してんじゃねえよ。
What the fuck? Yeah, okay, he's pissed now. He scratched his mask. Oh my god! Damn! Ooh! This motherfucker putting his all into this one. Oh, is he using his Volsterndish? Yeah, because I see the wings. Yeah, this has got to be his Volsterndish. What the fuck? Oh, he's making a huge beam of that, pretty much, basically, right? Yep. All the James, they were like, wait a second. Well, there goes James. I'm sure he'll come back somehow. He that didn't get his ass, bro. Rukia said that this dude is no match for the way Renji is now, bro. Ooh. Oh, what? Wow, see, look, the Zanpakuto didn't even actually fully acknowledge him, bro. Ah. So he's the one that comes up with the names for everything in the Soul Society, even though the other guy that forges the Zanpakutos, he makes the blades, but he doesn't name them.
Bankai.
Yo, he looks so tough, bro. His true Bankai. Bro, crunching his shit. He said, I don't give a shit about justice or evil anymore. Yo, that shit looks wild. Yo, nah, that was tough. That was so tough. Just turned him to dust. That is wild as fuck, bro. Yo, his actual Bankai is insane. Damn, bro. Yo, I forgot even the appearance or like all that shit. Like I said, I read this forever ago. So actually seeing that for the first time, that shit was lit as fuck, bro. His actual Bankai is insane.
Jamesが死んだか。よくやった。
What the fuck?
ユーハバッハ陛下は御神なさった。だが、なぜ陛下にそのような力があるのか。陛下はいかなる存在なのか。そこまではお前の祖父、石田宗賢も知り得なかったはずだ。お前には話しておいてもいいだろう。
He found out some like interesting information or something big within his. That's right. He had like his grandfather's like notebook or something.
生きることと生かされることに違いはない。死ぬことと殺されることに違いがないように。
Hey yo, what? Whose character is that in this show? That's got to be a character in the show, but like the voice. Oh, I think it might be on one of the sides of the Quincy's, but hearing it in that aspect in the end credit right there just made me realize like that sounds smack like Orochimaru. Does it not? Like the voice actor for Orochimaru in Japanese? I don't know. I think it sounds smack like him, just like slightly different tone, like a little bit more rasp in it, a little deeper, you know what I'm saying? Damn, bro. What another amazing episode. So gas. Alrighty, guys. What another amazing episode of Bleach, 1000 Year Blood War. That was fucking amazing to see. right from the get-go, we get back to where we left off with the wrestling dude, Quincy, against the 2 captains that decided to take him on instead of him leaving and going to check on like what came down from up above, which later we do figure out it is Renji and Rukia. But in that first half, you know, the 2 captains, Squad 9 captain, and then also I want to say Squad 3. I think I honestly can't remember if he even mentioned it this episode. He probably did, and it just fucking went over my head. But anyways, those 2 captains, they put up a good fucking fight. They used both their Bankais, and they were doing some damage, but they were also kind of letting their guard down. At least Captain of Squad 9, like, he was too busy talking shit to his own lieutenant whenever like his lieutenant was going through it, and then he was actually trying to tell him something like, yo, no, like, you got to take out this little fucking guy first, because that whole time the little dude James is the one that's like giving him, like, since he's a fan, and I don't know all the like, apparently those 2 people, like James and then the wrestling guy, they're like kind of like one, but since like as long as one of the other's alive, then they'll be fine, I guess, because the little guy, like, he's a fan of the wrestling dude. Every time he like said a certain thing, it would buff him in some certain way, like whether it was healing or actually powers him up or whatever, gives him more defense or something, like makes him faster or whatever. Like he kept on buffing him basically. And so, you know, obviously the 2 captains didn't know that, so the captain of Squad 9, he got fucking rocked first because the wrestling dude got buffed, and what he was taking before and actually getting fucked up, now he was taking like it was nothing, like he's actually blocking it, and basically rendered his attacks useless. Like, he has explosive fists, like his Bankai is dope as fuck, it's just that he got buffed, and then the wrestling guy was like, oh yeah, I'm good now, like, your attack's nothing, and just rocked his shit, broke his arm, fucking kneed him down on the fucking ground. Like, nah, this shit was wild. And then we see the other captain's Bankai for the first time again. Well, for the first time, because he's part of the Visors too, so this is the first time we're seeing his Bankai, and his Zanpakuto has to do with music, so he kind of like has these pieces of music that he plays, and it kind of like decepts like what the, I guess, person that's taking the Bankai on experiencing. Like, kind of, it seemed like kind of like an illusion to me, but I guess it's like actually happening to the person that's getting used on. So the wrestling guy, for example, he's getting thrown through this fucking like water tornado, and then he's getting flames blown on him. He's thinking to himself, there's no way this is possible, water and fire in one Zanpakuto. Like, yeah, okay, let me know. But that's just the power of the music, since he just kept on listening to what was being played, which again, the fucking captain like went on to say what it was about music, and so like the fucking wrestling dude just covered his ears for the last piece, and he wasn't actually covering his ears, but that's naturally what you would think he's doing. So the captain's like, oh, it's useless, it's not gonna do shit, but he actually ruptures his own eardrums, like he can't fucking hear anymore, obviously, and yeah, can't hear the vibrations any at all. You can feel them, but you can't hear them. Like, rendered that useless, and then he mopped him up, bro. Like, fucked both of them up, bro. He had a star laser beam come out of his fucking dome and go through that dude's chest. Like, bro, he mopped them up like it was nothing. And then that's when we get into the second half of the episode, where we actually see, yes, it is Renji and Rukia that came down from above the Soul Society. They pull up and save those 2. Rukia goes to take him to like somewhere to be healed, and takes him to the lieutenant of Squad 4. Thankfully is able to find her. You know, she recognizes the spiritual pressure, and before she left, like, Renji was like, yeah, I got this, like, I'll you know, go take care of them type shit. And he was like, fine, you know, he's nothing compared to what you are now. And it's like, what the fuck does that mean? You know what I'm saying? And very quickly we realize he's taking the attacks pretty well. Like, he's getting like thrown back and shit, but it's not really doing any real damage to him. Even whenever the wrestling dude finally uses his Volstern Dish, and he throws that huge star to the ground, getting rid of James completely. And that's where he's like, oh yeah, no, it's fine, because you're like, we're like one and the same, so like he can just come back at some point, probably, which is what he was probably going to do, until he got fucking mopped up with his Renji's Bankai, bro. His actual Bankai. We learned from whenever he was talking to the captain, or the bald dude, the bald captain of Squad 0. He's basically the one that comes up with the names for everything in the Soul Society, like whatever has to do with the Soul Society, like probably the name of the Soul Society itself, this and that, like the names of the Zanpakutos, and he's the one that knows the truth in everything's name. So he recognized right away that the Zanpakuto that Renji was using had only half acknowledged him thus far. He didn't fully recognize him for whatever reason. You know, it seems Renji was not strong enough, or he was too stubborn, and this and that, blah blah blah. So he didn't really get the true because we've seen his Bankai in the past, but that wasn't its true form. You know what I'm saying? We finally see that actually divulge, and he had to work really fucking hard to learn its true name and be able to be like, just to say its true name, and it respond to it like, okay, you're worthy of this power. And as you can see, like, he has like the blade part on his right arm, and then like kind of like the snake and what he can use to like grab, and it enlarges and whatnot on his left. And it seems like the Bankai is like kind of like a one-hit sort of like, if you land that blade, you are chilling. Like, it's like a one-hit, one-shot kill type like Bankai, bro. He disintegrated that motherfucker. That shit was wild, bro. Nah, and it looks so dope. Like, the design, everything, it looks fucking amazing. Like, I can't even remember like the name or anything about Renji's true Bankai from the manga. Like, you know, it was so cool to actually see that, and see that this is its true final form. Like, Renji's reached his fucking peak, which is fucking awesome. So that was lit as shit. Then we get a little bit of an end credit just showing that Yuha Baha basically like received I guess James' powers back or whatever, since the Quincy passed and shit, and then he goes to sleep till, I guess, continuing powering up, and then Uryu and Stern Ritter B have a little conversation, you know, the headmaster of the rest of the Stern Ritters. And that's pretty much where the episode ends. So shit, man, what another amazing one. Gotta wait another week for the next one, but always a good time with Bleach, bro. So fucking good. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.